Okay, right, one of the challenges on this summer's survival challenge, Coastal Survival Longest Day. Check it out, go to the website, get yourself booked on there, and we're going to do some one-handed challenges. So today we're going to attempt to make some feather sticks. We'll feather off some timber to get down to the core using a survival knife, just a survival knife if I can get this hazel branch out of the trees. No other tools, just a survival knife and one-handed. So I'll put my foot on it, and that's just a standing dead full branch there, and you'll hear it snap in a minute. There you go. Right, so that's just hazel. I'm trying to find stuff with not too many branches sticking out, but can't be fussy. We'll get some ash twigs in a little bit possibly as well, but anyway, let's go with this hazel. So keeping it real, one-handed, stuff you can just find lying around. Just going to give it a go. Right, there's a survival knife you've seen on the other videos, the MOD survival knife. I just found myself a little bit of a sort of rotten log there that I can just easily get the end of the knife into, and I've had a little practice. There you go. Easy. Some thicker sticks there. I found the thicker sticks a little bit harder actually. The little twigs are a little bit easier and they sort of break off. So right, anyway, get your sort of rottenish log. You don't want to be too tough, the log. And if you can position it where you're going to have your fire, all those little shavings, you can sort of make a little platform there and they can just go straight onto it. So imagining one of our hands is injured, and I'm right-handed, so I'll use my left hand for this, try and make it a little bit harder. And I've only just had a quick practice at this. Knife's had a few goes earlier, I haven't sharpened it back up, should still be quite sharp. I'm just gonna, there's an ash twig. Right, should we start with one of the hazels anyway, kind of smallest. I want to just try and brace this now, make myself into a bit of a bench. Give it a couple of ways. I say I haven't had any practice at this, just had a quick go just then, just to make sure it still worked, or my hands still work. Right, don't have the angle too sharp, try and pull it sort of back along the knife. You don't want to take too much wood off. I'm going to start the end of the stick, the end sort of on where you were looking on the left, furthest away from my hand, and just little tiny strokes. And remember, try and keep the front of that knife sharp, or the point of that knife sharp. I'm just going to, it's a little bit easy as well. Right at the heel of the knife there, I've got it braced against my knee, but I can already feel that you can see my wrist holding the sticks bouncing off my knee, and it's making it sort of judder. I might have to reposition anyway. Just give it a go a second. So little tiny strokes, nice sort of short angle. Again, and just keep looking at it. And once you've got a bit of the bark off and any of those sort of bits where the twigs come out where the knife will bounce off, you just need to get the feel of it. And this is what skills are about. It's okay sort of looking at stuff, but you just need to get out. You can't do this just because you watch me do it. You have to get muscle memory. That you have to sort of, your hands have to remember that, and it's just let the materials and the tools teach you, and just observe and feel the bounce and the cut. Anyway, they're coming off quite clean. Let's try the ash twig now. And again, I need to be able to do this easily, one-handed, possibly in a survival situation, no other tools. And that ash twig's just shaving up nice. Again, just keep it nice and blunt, that angle. Just rubbing it backwards and forwards, and keep working towards your hand. Just little tiny strokes. And say it doesn't matter if those bits fall off, because we're gonna, now we've sort of exposed the dry points of the stick for firelighting, and any of the shavings we can just bundle off in a minute, put into a pile. Hopefully get going with our fire still. We'll possibly use, if we're going to make a bow drill or something we'll have a look at one day. And there you go. Anyway, let's keep shaving them off. There you go. Starting to get there. And so keep practicing. This is going to be possibly it's going to be one of the challenges on the Coastal Survival Longest Day Coastal Survival Challenge, which is going to be a long stretch of the coast. Go to the website now, www.coastalsurvival.com. You'll find it under the survival courses on the main menu. Anyway, there you go.